Gotcha.
What's up, everybody? It's FC, and I am back. So after a pretty long break, a lot of you guys were wondering where I was, where I've been to, if something had happened to me, just wondering my whereabouts. Well, I'm glad to say that I am back now, and I'll explain to you guys where I've been and kind of give you a rundown of what the last 2 months have been like for me. Now, my last video, I think, that was posted was sometime around May 26th, I think was the last day. It sticks out in my head, but I think that was the last upload that I did have onto my channel. Since then, nothing new has come up onto my channel, and I'm going to go ahead and give you guys the explanation as to what had happened. So, June time came around, and I took a break for the month of June. Now, this was a scheduled break that I had planned for myself for this year. It was just kind of to take a break from everything, take a break from work, take a break from doing videos, and just kind of my time to relax. So I knew that the month of June I was not going to be posting anything. So June went as planned. I actually just moved in June. So I moved into a new apartment in June, and I had planned to come back in July. So July was my intended comeback, but unfortunately for me, July didn't want me to come back. What ended up happening was, at the beginning of July, I had planned to come back after my birthday. My birthday is the 6th of July, and I had planned to start making videos again right after that time. But what ended up happening was I ended up getting sick myself. Now, what I mean by sick is not like I had a cold or a flu or anything like that. Right around the time of my birthday, I started experiencing some weird pains in my stomach. I was having just nausea, just weird pain in my stomach. I don't know how to explain it, but it was just like the very bad nausea. And so what ended up happening is that I went to the doctors, and at first they kind of didn't think anything was serious, so I kind of shrugged it off, and I kind of waited about a week to figure out what was going on and see if it would go away. Now, unfortunately for me, it didn't go away. So what ended up happening is that one morning, I woke up in the, well, it wasn't really morning, it was more like that was like 12 o'clock, whatever, I slept in. But I woke up, and I had this intense pain in my stomach. Felt like somebody was just ripping my stomach apart, and I just kind of felt like something wrong was going on with my stomach. So at this point, I decided that it's time to go to the doctor. So I end up going to the emergency room, and they take me right in, do all the vital signs and all that fun stuff, and I kind of let them know what's going on, how I feel, and what's going on with my body. And they run a couple blood work, you know, they take blood from you and stuff. But what they ended up doing that night was a CAT scan. Now, if you guys don't know what a CAT scan is, you guys can look it up on YouTube and just think of CT scan or CAT scan, and you'll go ahead and see what the process is. And they just basically, what they do is they make you lay down, and they make you they like move you into this tube, and it takes x-rays around your body and makes like it just takes pictures of your insides, put it that way. So what they do is they take pictures from your stomach down, for me, and they're able to look at your stomach, look at your intestines, look at your liver, look at your kidneys and stuff like that, and make sure that nothing wrong is going on. So they went ahead and did that for me that same night that I went to the emergency room. And that same night they gave me the results, because it's pretty quick to get the results for that. And actually I was kind of floored by what they told me. Now, at that time, I didn't think anything was wrong outside of my stomach. I thought my stomach was really what was the true cause of my pain. Well, lo and behold, when the doctor comes to tell me, they say that they found something on my liver. And he begins to tell me that they found a tumor on my liver. So when somebody tells you something like that, especially people that have experienced, maybe you've had experience with cancer or something like that, when somebody tells you you have a tumor in your body, you kind of it kind of blindsides you, because I really didn't expect to go to the doctors that day and have somebody tell me that I had a tumor in my liver. If it would have said like my stomach, then yeah, I could understand that, because I was having pains in my stomach. But for him to tell me that it was in my liver was kind of just it kind of just blindsided me at that point. So this is I think this is around July 11th or so. So that's kind of a scare to somebody when I mean, I just turned 26, so it's kind of a scare to have a tumor at my age and stuff. So I got kind of scared a little bit, I can say. But I was ready to go ahead and see how we were going to handle this and what the next process was. So what ended up happening is that I had to have another CT scan, another CAT scan, as they say it. But this time they call it a 3-phase CAT scan. Basically what it is a more detailed CAT scan that centers on my liver. So what I had to do is I had to take the same exact CAT scan that they did before, but this time they were going to target my liver so that they could get a better picture around it, you know, kind of get like a better 3D like imagery of it, so that they could see what was going on with the liver, because they told me that my liver tumor was 4 centimeters by 4 centimeters. So although it wasn't a big tumor in the sense of cancerous tumors that are bigger, we had to figure out what we were going to do with the situation with the tumor. So what ended up happening was I took this test. It's funny because they make you drink this radioactive stuff, and then they inject you with it's iodine. They put an IV on you, and then they inject you with iodine before you go in. And it's pretty funny because you actually go into the tube, and when they inject it, your body starts to feel warm, and it feels like you peed your pants. So when you're laying there, and they're doing this test on you, it feels like you've just pissed your pants. So it's a weird sensation to have, but it goes away almost like a minute later after they do it. But it was just a weird sensation to have because I haven't pissed my pants since I was like 4. But anyways, I go ahead and take the test, and have to wait a couple days to see what the results are from that. Now, about 3 days later after I took the test, I finally got my results from the second CT scan that I took. And luckily for me, the type of tumor that they found, I believe is called hyperplasia. I'm not too sure exactly what it's called, but essentially it's an overgrowth of cells in my liver, and it should be benign. So I think 99% of these hyperplasias tumors are benign. So there's no chance of it being cancerous. So, you know, I lucked out in that sense. They just told me, they kind of explained to me is that if you know your biology or know anything about biology, or some of you guys are taking biology, you know that your body's cells die every day and they regenerate every day. It just so happened that my body decided to regenerate more cells than what had lost. And because of that, I got a tumor on my liver. It's just the way it is. So I was happy that it wasn't anything super serious, in the sense that it wasn't cancer, at least from what they've told me and stuff like that. The follow-up process for something like this is that I have to take another CT scan every 6 months to keep an eye on it. So in February, I have to take another CT scan on my liver to make sure that the tumor has not grown. If it has grown, then they would probably have to operate on me and have it removed, because the more that it grows, the more chance of it bursting, and then I would bleed. So they have to kind of monitor it and see what's going on, and kind of judge it from there. So in another 6 months, I'll have to take another CT scan and go ahead and go from there. So the good thing is that, of course, it wasn't cancerous, and my stomach pains have receded for the most part. The good thing is that, well, here's the thing. During the weeks that I was kind of having stomach pains and being sick, I was, like I said before, I was really nauseous. But not only was I not nauseous, I just didn't eat. I had no, like, will to eat. I didn't want to eat anything. Like, you could have put, like, my most favorite food in front of me, and I would have said no, because I had no urge to eat anything. And when you go through that, it kind of makes you wonder, like, what's wrong with me? I mean, if somebody put my favorite food in front of me and I didn't eat it, or had the urge to eat it, there's definitely something wrong with me. And so that's kind of a trigger that kind of led to me getting seeking more help than what was needed at that time, because like a lot of the times doctors and people just play it off as just, oh, you have just regular stomach pains and stuff like that. But when you're not eating and you are there and you see your favorite food and you have no urge to eat, and anytime you eat it becomes like you want to throw up, there's something definitely wrong. And that's where I kind of took the initiative. And that's it's kind of funny because I probably would have never found out that I had this tumor in my liver had it not been for the fact that I kind of pushed the subject that it wasn't normal what I was feeling. It's just more than what a regular stomach ache would be. It was definitely much more than what it was. So because of that, they ended up finding it, and so now I just have to keep checking it every 6 months. So that basically took all of July from me. Just kind of getting my appetite back and getting back on track for me. I mean, I literally did not eat for about a week, and I lost like 9 pounds in 1 week. And then when I did begin to eat, I began to eat slowly, having like liquid meals and stuff like that, like muscle milk, and just getting protein back into my body. And slowly but surely, I've gone back to solids now, and I can consistently eat now. And for most of the time, I'm fine. So that's the good thing. I'm feeling a lot better. Before, I was just like, I don't know if it's because of the malnutrition that I wasn't eating, but I was extremely fatigued and just straight tired all the time. And you know, there was a chance that was like just because of the bad appetite or whatever that I had, but I was just really tired. And with this though, now that I got my appetite back and now that I'm eating again, I feel much better than what I was you know, 3 weeks ago or whatever it is now. And because of that, I'm coming back now. I'm gonna start making some videos. I actually stopped playing anything during that period of time, and I've barely started going back to gaming for like the last 2 weeks now, trying to, you know, get back into the rhythm of things, playing a lot of StarCraft. That's my game of choice right now, because during the summertime, Call of Duty gets kind of boring. So as of right now, I've been playing just a ton of StarCraft, and expect some StarCraft videos. I think I have a lot of them lined up, saved on my hard drive, ready to go for anything, like just some good videos. I think I have a good amount of videos saved up for you guys. Is there anything else I need to tell you? This is one of 2 videos that I should be uploading at the same time. My next video is actually a treat for you guys. I have some Modern Warfare. Ugh. Man, I can't talk. I have some Modern Warfare 3 confirmed, 100% confirmed info. This is info that I've not let out to anybody. This was given to me by a very close source involved with the project. And of course, I'm not going to name them because that would put their freaking job in jeopardy. But just to let you guys know, this info is 100% confirmed. Somebody that's involved with the project, and only very few people know about this. So at the end of this video, there should be a link to that second video where I talk about some of the info that I have for Modern Warfare 3. So hope you guys, you know, like this little video that my little comeback video. Thanks if you guys have stuck around. I know you guys have some people have unsubscribed. That's fine. But if you guys have stuck around, I do thank you guys. I really do appreciate that. And be on the lookout for more videos. You know, just be on the lookout, guys. Till next time. Later.